22 tennis championships. I've written a book about this. 120 pages. It's got cartoons. It's called Raising Your Child to Be a Champion in Athletics, Arts, and Academics. I have a lot of things I feel very strongly about. Two cornerstones, chapter 3 is it must be fun. You know, it's got to be fun. If it's not fun, kids don't want to do it. And all the greatest players in anything enjoy what they're doing. They're passionate about it. It's got to be fun every step of the way. I can honestly say the boys are still having fun. They're 28 years old. They've won every Grand Slam. They love to get on the practice court every day. They love to play the tournaments. They love the lifestyle. They love the other players. They get along with the men and women really well. Fun, motivation are my keys.
I think my parents did make tennis the first priority, but we didn't know what was hitting us. We were always, you know, going down to these pro matches and college matches and having fun with our friends. And you know, we developed idols. You know, like we saw Agassi down here. This is the reason why we wanted to play.
Andre Agassi was the boys' #1 role model and idol. They loved the guy. Their whole bedroom walls were papered with Andre Agassi posters. They have every one of them, even the ones he doesn't have.
And we wanted to be pros, but you know, he didn't do it by throwing us on the court and say, you know, drilling the forehand into the ground. It was always us going, oh geez, that guy's awesome, let's go become that guy. Or, you know.
Yeah, he'd take us to these matches and then we'd try to go out and hit and he'd take the racket out of our hand. Be like, no Dad, we want to go play. He's like, nah, you're going to play in a couple days. Yeah. So we'd be just itching to play. So it was kind of like a side door motivation thing. And then they always want us to do well in school. And we had 4.0 grade point average, and then they you know, put instruments in our hand at a young age, and you know, didn't let us watch TV growing up, and put the instruments in the living room. We played music every night.
If it's presented well, kids are going to want to do it. Sad to say, there's a few coaches out there that can make tennis boring. They can make it all hard work and drudgery. There's people that can make playing the drums boring. They have you doing little paradiddles on a gray pad rather than playing a full trap set. Some keyboard teachers have you play chromatic scales and circles of fifths before you play Mary Had a Little Lamb. I say play the song first, learn the scales later. I say play tennis first and learn how to play later.
Yeah, he always had us write down goals. You know, every year we would sit down and write down our goals, post them on the refrigerator, write thank you letters, millions of thank you letters to everyone, every tournament director we ever, you know, played their tournament. We just sit down and write on the next Monday, and you know, always doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, they instilled pretty good morals and values.
We were pretty lucky. My dad would have big group games, and you know, we'd just be running, trying to win the games. We didn't know that we were learning to play tennis at the same time, and you know, working on foot speed and ground strokes. We just kind of just got better over time. And then we play a tournament every weekend and go with our buddies, and you know, go play video games after. And so I mean, eventually over time, if you put the time in, you know, every day, you're gonna, you know, succeed.
I think the new changes are doing a lot for doubles. It's getting us on stadium court. That other night we had a 7 o'clock match before singles, which has never happened before, and that was huge for doubles, and it was the biggest crowd in LA history for a doubles match, which does wonders for us and the state of doubles. So the format's helping a lot. We were a little hesitant just because we thought it would bring luck into play, and you know, be #1 in the world, we want to play it out and have as much tennis as possible. But the stats are showing that it's the same percentage of teams that are seated higher or ranked higher are winning. So it looks like it's just as like usual. So you know, we've lost a couple of close matches with the format. We've won a couple of close ones, and it's not making too big of a difference. So we like it. Well, can't complain with the promotions here, because we got cardboard cutouts of us. We got TV screens out there in the back. We're on the stadium. You know, it's like a Bryan shrine this week.
You know, we're on the website now, front page of the website. Draws are always posted. We're in the programs. They're handing out Revolution cards, wristbands, hats. Every Kids Day, see a kid has something, you know, has a doubles team on his sheet. So it's huge. The names of the teams are getting thrown out there, and then you're going to see us starting wearing. We're going to be wearing our names on the back of the shirts coming up. A lot of the teams are going to do that, so that's going to help too.
Tennis Channel's helped a lot. They're putting it on TV, and what the ATP is doing is awesome. So yeah, it's just the names. The names are being heard. People are seeing these teams play, and it's all about, you know, creating stars. And I think doubles players are becoming mini stars. And then fans it's kind of snowballing. Fans want to see these players who they've heard about or seen before. I think doubles is as tough as it's ever been. You know, we got the best doubles players. We only got like 30 doubles guys now, specialists, and these guys are incredible athletes and players. And then you got singles guys like Gonzalez and top 10 singles players playing. They can get in whenever they want. In the past, they've had to, you know, ask for wild cards. Now they can play whenever they want. So the level's incredible right now, I think. You know, it's tough seeing him leave, man. It's been 20 years seeing him here, and it's been a great run. I thought he did himself proud this week. He played great and gave the fans a great show, you know, his last farewell match, and you know, it's been incredible just around the locker room with us, and he's in great spirits, and it looks like he's gonna really go for it here this summer, and he said he's gonna lean at the finish line and on the last sprint, so he's gonna give it all he has.
Could you guys beat him?
Could we beat him in singles right now?
Together.
Us against him?
Yeah.
Well, you did it night at the net.
If we played 2 against 1, we maybe could take him. But he played us early in our careers. Like, I played him in singles. He got me. Then
I played him in a night match of the Open. I went 6-4 in the first set, and the second and third sets were 17 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, he's ruined us a couple of times early in our career.
Once that train starts going, we call him the A train. It just runs you down. Can't stop it.
And he's smart now. Now, since we've kind of gotten better at doubles, he stays out of the doubles. So we haven't had a chance to get him back.
That's always been the dream, to be #1 in the world, to win Grand Slams, to be on the Davis Cup team, to play at Stanford. Doggone it, they've done every one of them, you know, and it's just hard to, you know, when you get on top of that mountain, the view is beautiful up at the top of the mountain, and they've loved every step of the journey.